Hello everyone. This video is not a true lesson, it's more of a side note. So in our next lesson, I will show you how to find a text editor program on your computer. But before we get to that, first I want to show you an even easier way to get started writing HTML code. There is a free website named CodePen. As of this moment, the domain is codepen.io, or you can just perform a Google search for CodePen. It should be the first result. And on this CodePen website, you do not even need to sign up for an account. You can if you want to. They offer a free account, and that way it will remember your projects, which I highly encourage you to do, but you don't need to sign up for an account. So even if you're not logged in or signed up at all, you can just come to this website and towards the top right corner, click on this Create button and then choose New Pen. And this is basically a text editor program right within your web browser. And within this area named HTML, if I click within that area, I can begin typing. So for example, maybe I want to create an important heading. H1, this is a heading. Close out the H1. And we can see that as soon as I stop typing, in real time, we see a preview of what that will look like in a web browser down here. And if I type a bit more, so on a new line, if I add a paragraph, this is a paragraph, you can see in real time our preview gets updated. And this is perfect for an educational environment. So while you would not use CodePen to develop complex websites in the real world, while you're learning and experimenting and practicing, CodePen is a dream come true. Think of it as a playpen or playground where you can immediately see the results of your experiments. And you can see up here that there's another area named CSS. And that's the other language that we will be learning during the second half of this course. So CodePen has you covered there as well. Also, for many of the lessons in this course, I've set up CodePen demos or follow along links that you can use. Let me show you what I mean. So back within Udemy, whether you're looking through the course content outline or you're actually watching a video lesson, so for example, if I skip ahead quite a bit, I don't want you to actually skip ahead. I'm just showing you what you can expect in the course. But you can see that for many lessons in the course, there are associated resources. And for the majority of lessons, I've set up CodePen demos and follow along CodePen links. I've set it up so the demo is an example of the finished product, and the follow along link is the code in its beginning state of the lesson. So this makes it very easy to follow along with me step by step. So for example, if I click on the follow along CodePen, I'm just one click away from an interactive playground where I can follow along with the video lessons in this course step by step. So for example, in this follow along link, you can see the website looks very basic and plain. But if I jump back to Udemy and click on the CodePen demo link, well, then you're just one click away from sort of the finished product for that particular lesson. And the idea is that you're not going to mess anything up by changing the code. In fact, I want you to experiment and be a mad scientist and almost try to break things on purpose. This is the best way of learning. So for example, I don't expect you to understand any of this code that you're looking at right now. Remember, I skipped ahead in the course just to give you an example of these CodePen demos, but the idea is that down in the preview, we can see this title, website title, and website slogan included here. And even though we might not understand the majority of this code, we can see website title and website slogan included here. So you're free to customize this. You could say, my amazing website. And you can see the preview updating in real time. And you could change this to say, my life-changing slogan goes here. Cool, and we see that updated on the fly. So the idea is that as you're working your way through the course, keep your eyes peeled for these CodePen demo and CodePen follow along links. I've set them up for the vast majority of lessons in the course. Not only can you find them if you scroll through the course outline, but even if you're viewing a video, then you can click this icon in the top left. The current video that you're watching will be highlighted, and here you can see the associated resources. Cool. So this way you're always just one click away from an interactive demo and you can follow along. Now, I do want to stress that you do not need to use CodePen if you don't want to. And in the very next lesson, I will be showing you how to find a true text editor program on your computer. So you can create HTML page files just like I did in the previous lesson. So whether you use CodePen, a true text editor program, or both, that choice is up to you. But right now, I will tell you one thing about CodePen to save you frustration. CodePen does not let you access your computer's files. So in the lessons where I show you how to add photographs or images to your web pages, right, photographs from your computer's hard drive, you will want to use a true text editor program on your computer for those lessons. Okay, so CodePen is an amazing learning tool, but at the end of the day, you're still going to want a text editor program on your computer. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to work with in our very next lesson. So let's keep things rolling, and I will see you then.